Seems like our Astral Express is going to be taking off any second now. Tomorrow, Alpha will host an auction near Virginia with the outskirts. Huh. Look at all these fucking quests! Alright. Let's take a seat.
Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 trailblazers, the activity of the fragmentum has reached the lowest level, and the readings regarding the status of the star rail have returned to normal. Pom-Pom will dispatch the express shortly, and we'll be leaving Jarilo-Vl. Please be seated and say your goodbyes to this planet.
Goodbye, Jarilo-Vl.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
Nigga had a wet dream,
What
right?
did I tell you? He's definitely sleeping in.
Not like him.
We trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wasting our time in the corridor.
Blow open his room door.
The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. And we can't be late. Let's head over. Oh, by the way, you drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
You know, you people drink coffee. I don't even drink coffee. Whose room do I sleep in, right? I guess it has to be March 7's room, though. It's the only room we fucking,
Morning.
Always
You're very
regret.
punctual.
morning. How is it morning, bro? We're in space. Punctual is my middle name. Reporting Don Hang. Wonderful morning to you too, Hank. Now reporting Don Hang.
No need to worry. Don Hung's rarely late. I'm sure he must have a good reason. Don Hung's situation is special. We hope to protect him to the best of our ability. The trailblazing of Jarilo-6 is drawn to a close, and the Astral Express must depart for the next planet.
Good to know he's having dreams now instead of me. What's the next plan like?
Not telling yet.
Okay.
We'll make an official announcement in the meeting, but I'm keeping you in suspense for now.
Thanks, Navigator.
The meeting will start soon.
You're looking well.
You coming with us?
You better believe it. You guys really put on a show for Jarilo-6.
Damn
I'm
right.
eager to join in myself. I gotta say, there were more than a few times where I wanted to lend a hand, but Himiko said I should let you youngsters rise to the trailblazing challenges.
Damn, but no
You're
five star.
looking well.
Where are we going next?
No, I know all right, but I can't tell you
No,
yet.
my
Himiko
goodness.
wants to create a sense of mystery for you in March. You're looking well.
Well, do you want to
That
go?
I want to go to? My home world, I suppose. Sadly, its location doesn't appear on the Express's astral chart records, at least the ones that are undamaged. In any case, I do want to see some other civilizations before I go home.
See, it's like I said. If you wake up and Don Hung's not around, then you probably won't see him the rest of the day either.
Mysterious guy.
Yeah. I heard he did something incredible once, and now some powerful force has his name on a wanted list. My guess is the Xianzhou Alliance, or the Garden of Recollection. In any case, it can't be the corporation. I've seen their wanted list.
Yeah?
I bet it is the Garden of Recollection. Didn't it seem like Don Hung was super keen on talking to Herta? Everyone knows that Herta and the Garden of Recollection don't get along. They say the enemy of your enemy is your friend.
What are you doing, Pom Pom?
Did you receive the destination overview? So you don't know yet.
No, we don't.
After all that cold and exhaustion on Jarilo-6, you must be looking forward to the next planet.
Hopefully it's not a cold shithole. Thinking on the final one.
There are some planets that haven't been affected by Stellarons.
Yeah.
The Express moves at an incredible speed, but change is always faster.
Yeah, speed
If
limits
you're
not that
ready,
fast.
head over to the front of the train. The meet
I could ask about fucking Pangea. That's like the end of the day.
passengers. The warp navigation meeting has officially begun. Firstly, Pom Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this stop. The Express is now able to continue along the Star Rail.
Or we the Nameless, bro.
The three of us actually pulled it off, huh?
Yeah.
It's time for your conductor, that's me, to reveal the name of our next stop.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty. Dead or alive. Do you know the figure?
Yumiko, don't talk about death.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult, don't you think? The higher the figure, the bigger the compliment.
I wouldn't say so.
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side of things.
Silver lining. So they can
I
steal
will
it.
say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you Astral Expressers and I are cut from the same cloth.
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be willing to pay us a visit in person, and we can continue our little discussion.
Have you guys heard of the Lawfu?
The Xianzhou-Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Alliance. We've heard of it.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. A couple of warp jumps away, in fact. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on the Lawfu. An unexpected calamity, don't you think?
What exactly are you Stellaron hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt, you become their prey. The Alliance will hunt you to the end of the universe.
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka. Say what you have to say.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis, and clear our names.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a weird coincidence to me. You just happened to show up after the Stellaron burst?
They showed up because of it.
Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron hunter is innocent,
Good sign of friendship. Is there anything in this for us? Yeah, we could help the Zhu, the Zhan Fu.
No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much for them to handle? We're the crew of the Astral Express, not some squad of Stellaron-stealing super specialists.
Or Stellaron, I thought it's not exactly our job.
Of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. But sooner or later, the star rail here will be more blocked off than it was before. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Luofu, the Stellaron will eventually contaminate the entire ship, and over half of the inhabitants will perish. Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers, you benevolent nameless. Can you really remain indifferent to that?
Yeah.
This companion of yours, Blade, he perished too, right?
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will eventually converge. See you later.
They have to. Both are going after Stellarons.
March, get Dan Heng.
Hang on, you know Kafka?
What do you think about all this?
I'm okay with whatever we
I
do.
like the way you think.
How could the mighty Xianzhou Alliance be breached by a Stellaron?
How was she able to breach this starship? Is it really that powerful?
It's fair to say that it ranks highly among the known forces in the universe. The path of the hunt is narrow and doesn't stand out among the other paths, but the Alliance enjoys the direct blessing of the Aeon. The 6 great ships of the Xianzhou are like brothers in arms. Its power is much greater than those factions that simply draw their strength from the paths themselves. This is big. I'm coming with you this time.
Good. You want to explain how she breached?
Kafka. Oh, Pom-Pom doesn't like her. She smells of danger. Still, a trailblazer should choose their goal and the road they take to get there themselves. That's the creed of the great Machiavelli.
Thanks, Machiavelli. Let's go get it. I swear there's like something to grab. Yeah, bro. Your best friend you had a dream about is
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Is that it? Is that really what he said?
Seems like the longer I spend in my room, this... March told me. If it were one of the other ships, it might have been okay. But I can't go to the Luofu.
Which ones?
The Alliance is made up of 6 ships. The Luofu is only one of them. There are also the Yaoqing, the Fanghu, the Zhuming, the Shuling, and the Yuchue. I remember the Xianzhou was a sight to behold. Good luck.
Damn, were you enjoying it? Bitch ass nigga.
It's way too much of a coincidence. A Stellaron hunter shows up at the site of a Stellaron burst that just happens to be occurring nearby? Does anyone really believe that?
Once again, you sure the Stellaron burst is what led them
mad.
there?
She just hijacks our communications and then hangs up? So rude. You used to know her, right? Was she always like this?
I think so. She used to be nice.
Oh yeah? Huh. Maybe she really liked you. Oh yeah, I just spoke to Don Hung. Here's the deal. We've all got to vote against. Trust me, she'll hold a democratic vote. One for you, one for me, one for Don Hung. 3 altogether. We never go anywhere without a consensus.
Damn, bro, my sons don't want to go there, huh? Did you like Honkai?
Are you okay, Don Hung? March brought you up to speed, I assume.
I'm fine. And yes, I'm up to speed.
Good. In that case, with regard to the matter at hand, let's vote to decide our next move. Our Stellaron hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou-La-Fu, and that we're in the vicinity. If we head for the La-Fu, we may have the chance to save many innocent lives. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron hunter is lying and using us for her own ends. Neither Welt nor I believe that she's telling us the truth, but we can't just ignore the intel she's given us. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those in favor, hold out your hand. All those against, keep your arms by your side. 3, 2, 1.
Bro, we're going.
Four against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote to head for the Xianzhou.
Look how March like, I was like, we're not gonna vote with it. Yeah, did you say you were voting against?
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't lying, then a lot of innocent people are gonna get hurt. Now's the time for thinking about other people.
Is it? Oh, capricious, yeah, exactly.
All right, all right. I think we're all used to March's modus operandi by now.
So, Don Hung, you want to stay here?
Yes. I'm staying this time.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been itching to get out there for a while now, but make sure you take good care of the two of them.
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Xianzhou ship? It looks even bigger than Jarilo-6!
Fucking Xianzhou ship,
Xianzhou,
damn Onyx world,
these
bro,
ships
Halo.
are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels, which allow them to voyage into the unknown. The Xianzhou Alliance is one such civilization. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but it's as magnificent as I remember.
You okay there? What's with all the lonely nostalgia vibes?
Fuck, he's from here.
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Xianzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control. From the bridge, I mean.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport, Starskin, Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
It sounds like automated, yeah, automated numbers.
Something's not right.
No,
The
really?
signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. It seems like something really did happen to the Xianzhou. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Oh my goodness. Really?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Fucking boom.
Please
Okay.
wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat.
Another traffic.
There we go.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Xianzhou Lafu, welcome, guests from afar. Please proceed to dock in accordance with the guidance.
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko, stay vigilant back here on the Express.
Relax. I've got Dan Heng here with me.
Trailblazers, assemble.
Make sure you're properly prepared before you set off.
Invitation without Proffer. Everyone ready?
You need to take extra care on this expedition. I've compiled some intel on the Xianzhou for you. I hope it comes in useful.
Jesus, bro. A big ass game, bro. We're on a fucking
Before
Forge
we
World.
set off, I need to clarify the aim of this journey with you.
Stellaron, not the
The
hunter.
Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. But the most important part of this expedition is
The Stellaron.
precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, and given the focus of Kafka's words, I have no doubt that the Xianzhou is dealing with a Stellaron. The Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. But as trailblazers, we're not in this for fame or gain. We just need to do everything in our power to assist the Xianzhou and eliminate the source of disaster. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget the way of the Trailblaze. Explore, understand, establish, and connect.
Feels like my sex life.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Yeah, we're teleported in.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see.
Hey, but we landed in the cargo dock?
This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps.
Well, someone opened the gate for us.
Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone here, they're in my bad books already. Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just doing their job, then we can ask them what happened here.
If they're not friendly, we can't defeat them.
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right. You haven't seen what he can do yet.
Didn't he send the Doomsday Beast to a black
Let's
hole?
move. Keep your wits about you.
Where's that frosted tips on his head? Miss Amara Strike. Alright. Let's get it.